Talk to Mel. Please let me find Mel, neither sick nor tired. Please let me find Mel, neither sick nor tired. You walked in Mel's office, but huh? Where's Mel? Oh no, did she not recover? She's supposed to be here. Maybe she just stepped out. I can leave the spell on her desk. I didn't make the spells! Yeah, I'll just come back later. I didn't make the spells. I didn't. I can't believe I didn't make the spell. What's Rosemary? Oh, I'm missing one. Okay. I can't believe I didn't make the spell. That's wow. Oh jeez. Keep crafting. Whew. We're doing great, guys. We're doing fantastic. I wonder if I put these in a different order if it will work. I'm gonna try it. Forget oil. We're gonna try it. What is allium? Allium and a rosemary and burgundy geranium. Hey, it still works! Interesting. I've always just gone in the same order. Diminish. Diminish. Didn't make the spells. Talk to Mel. Hey Mel! Please let me find Mel, neither sick nor tired. Please let me find Mel, neither sick nor tired. Oh no, she's gone. I can leave the spell on her desk. Boundaries. Yeah, I'll just put it right. Ah! That's when you see her. Mel crouched underneath her desk, muttering something to herself. I did it again. I woke up today and told myself I wouldn't do it, but I still did it. Another Coblin Bulletin ritual? No, I said yes to everyone. I said I would handle everything, and now here I am, overwhelmed again. I get sick. I need to sleep. The festival preparations won't go well if I don't stay well. Can you just go back and tell everyone no? No! Well, I guess I could. Delegation, that's right. I can delegate, or rather, redelegate. But I feel so worked up, I can't even think about that. What would I ever delegate? What would I start? Someday, you'll find Mel in a sane state again. Fortunately, it might be too late to use this boundary spell. You would want to use it before removing... You would want to use it before removing your boundaries? Oh no, I messed up your magic again. That's not what I meant. I just have to push through this again, don't I? But I don't want you to help me with that. This is my responsibility and my responsibility alone. Oh geez, if you let Mel handle this alone, you know it won't end well. At the same time, using more magic will probably backfire like it did previously. I'm gonna help Mel. A nap? No way. Mel would probably never agree to that. Besides, she probably can't even get to sleep in this state. But then what? Wait, the boundary spell. Maybe it's not too late. You can use it to help Mel redelegate her tasks. But we need to get her in a state where she can think about redelegating. Is everything alright? You're being quiet. And that's when it hits you. Mel, I have an idea. You do? Can we still use the spell? Not yet, but we're going to do an envisioning exercise. And then, when you feel ready, you can use the boundary spell. Envisioning, is this some sort of mental exercise? Yep, we're going to envision how you wish things would be. So like, envisioning myself redelegating the task? Kinda wanna go more general than that? Let's try envisioning your perfect day. You can try to form a day where redelegating isn't an issue. Having a clear idea of what you want might make it easier to happen. And then, the more focused intention will help the boundary spell too. I see. Alright, let's try it. Okay, let's get ourselves into a comfortable seating position. You and Mel take a seat across from each other. Now let's relax our muscles. Close your eyes. You feel your jaw drop. The tension in your forehead falls away. Your shoulders hang loosely with your hands in your lap. Your body feels light yet grounded. Now Mel, we're going to walk through a day in your life, okay? Mel nods her head in agreement. It's morning and you've just woken up. What do? Jean's probably already awake. I can smell coffee and some freshly baked scones coming from the kitchen. Aww. I get up, brush my teeth, then get dressed, and then sit with him at the table. Talking about what we're doing that day and saying when we expect to get home. Jean heads out before me, and I clean up the kitchen before heading into the office. Wonderful, now let's... relax our muscles again. You unclench your jaw and let your shoulders fall. Touch on your forehead falls away. Your body both feels light yet grounded once again. Great, now tell me about your walk to the office. It's a beautiful day outside. Most days in Florida are beautiful. Kids are playing by the lake. I can see Jonas and his crew working hard at the festival grounds. I'm glad Jonas moved out here with us. Feels like he's finally found a place he fits in. I look over at your cottage and I'm so happy to see your garden blooming. Finally, things are feeling right again. Before I know it, I arrive at Town Hall to start my day. Very good. Now, let's once again take another deep breath. You and Mo, take a deep breath. You can feel your breath deep in your lungs. Deep in your lungs. As you exhale, you feel all the tension again leaving your body. Now for your workday. How do you imagine that going? This is supposed to be an ideal situation, right? Yep. Well, I walk into the town hall, and our secretary immediately greets me. Then I head up to the mayor's office, and of course, she's already working. We have a quick morning meeting to discuss what needs to be done and the state of things. Then a few other people join us from various committees. Now in an ideal setting, we all figure out the best way to approach the tasks at hand. Mayor's hands are already full, so I agree to be the one to come to if any problems should arise. Everyone walks away from our meeting with a clear list of what's to get done and who's to do it. I have my tasks, but I'm also available to help if needed. Throughout the day, I get asked a few questions and advice on things, but everyone can do their work. And I trust that they can do their work on their own. Things aren't falling apart if I don't know what's happening all the time. Okay, so one of the previous episodes is called Don't Be Like Mel, and I just saw a part of me in Mel. Ooh, that I felt slightly called out. Okay, now for the end of your day. But first, let's take another deep breath. You and Mel take a deep breath. Feel your breath deep in your lungs. As you exhale, you feel all the tension again leaving your body. The end of the day is simple. I stop by the mayor's office to let her know I'm heading out. Then I meet Gene at his cafe. He gives me whatever he's just baked and a cup of tea. Chit-chat for a little, but he's still working, so I head home. While I'm waiting for Gene, I sit on the couch and do some knitting. Aw. Then once he's home, we have a simple dinner, talk a little more, and go to bed. Mel opens her eyes. Not a very exciting ideal day, is it? It seems a lot more relaxed than your days now. Well, that is partly due to the festival, but I do think things could stand to be a bit calmer, and I do believe I have a big part to play in that. There aren't many days left until the festival. Maybe for the rest of the day, I'll make a clear plan for the next few days. And tomorrow I'll present it to everyone. Perhaps at this point, it's not worth getting nitpicky about small details. And I'll make sure to use that boundary spell. That way I'll be sure to delegate, instead of being a control freak. Do you think envisioning helped? Yeah, I do. It's crazy how easy it is to forget to think and reflect sometimes. I wish I had something that could help me give me time. Give me the time. Give you the time? Like an hourglass? Could I make something like that? I guess it's better late than never, but I feel like I've taken up too much of your time. I should let you get going. I'm just glad I could help. I hope your planning goes well. Thanks. Could I make something for Mel that could give her time? You know, Tamira's shop has that old hourglass. I wonder if I could put something together with that. Oh, you mean that old hourglass that I already bought? Gene. You walk up to the Gene's cafe and see a closed sign on the door. But the lights are on. That's strange. Maybe I'll take a quick peek to see if Gene is in. You walk back to the kitchen where you hear someone furiously whisking. Pop your head through the door and see Gene standing over a massive bowl of batter. He looks up at you. Good look at Gene. Gene nods his head and gives you a thumbs up. He says, saying everything's fine. Thank you for the release spell and for eating the mountains out of the trash. It was highly effective, but now I have a lot of batter to make. In very little time. And while I would love to share my delicious baked goods with my favorite witch in training, okay, maybe that's pushing it, but I need to focus right now. Please come back at a later time. Give a small nod of understanding. You leave the cafe with an empty stomach but a full heart. Can't wait to taste even more of the madeleines. I'm so glad Gene's recipe worked out. Ooh, another gem. Huh? This feeling again. Jade. Crystal of success and grounding? I could see how that would suit Gene. Yeah, I'll add that to my grimoire. That was so short! I love the short ones, because the short ones are always sweet and understanding. Jonas! You see Jonas and Caesar at the festival grounds and walk over them. Hey, Evie! Woof woof! Got that spell I asked for? Let me see. Yep, right here. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Forgive oil. You hand Jonas the forgive oil, you can tell he's feeling apprehensive about it. You're worried it's going to backfire? No, actually. I'm just afraid it won't work at all. What if my crew doesn't forgive me? Or even worse, what if they forgive me, but I lose my temper again? Then it means that using the spell is pointless. Eesh. Jonas is this worried about the spell? It really won't work. Nothing will work with that attitude, so, we need to figure something else out, don't we? Am I doomed? You can tell a massive freak-out meltdown is imminent. You really don't want to try anything that could make it worse. Think, Evie. Think. Woof woof. Huh? What is it, Caesar? Woof woof. Is something wrong? Caesar rolls over on his back. I think he wants pets. Woof woof. I think he definitely wants pets. Jonas starts giving Caesar belly scratches. Yes, he's a good boy. Caesar looks up at you. Woof woof. I think he wants you to pet him too. He Caesar belly scratches. He's so soft and fluffy. You and Jonas keep petting Caesar. He seems very, very happy. But you realize you feel very, very happy too. You look at Jonas. He also seems very, very happy. Could it be that Caesar sends you both of your stress levels rising? Caesar stands up and does a big shake. I guess he's had his fill. I'm feeling more relaxed now. Yeah, me too. Are you ready to give that forgive oil a shot? I still don't feel ready, to be honest. Obviously, I love petting Caesar, but I feel like I need something I can do to just, I don't know, prepare my brain for this stuff. Does that make sense? It totally does. Hang on, let me think. Notice your mind feels clear now after petting Caesar. Maybe that dog is some sort of familiar. Anyway, Jonas needs something to prepare his mind to use magic, but it sounds like he needs something to break his negative thought patterns. You know, he asked you for magical words before. Maybe words are exactly what he needs. Hey Jonas, have you ever heard of affirmations? I feel like I've heard Mel mention those before. She probably has. They're a pretty common tool witches use to give themselves a quick boost. Are they magical? They're more of a focusing tool, I would say. I find them pretty helpful, and there's some if you want to try them out. Nothing weird will happen? Nope. You only start with using a few, so you don't have to get overwhelmed. Alright then, how do we do these affirmations? First, we need to identify what exactly is making you feel anxious. Let's start with maybe 3 key things. One is definitely that I'm not working hard enough to overcome my anger. Second one would be, well, that I'm just a bother to other people. Like Mel and Jonas and my crew. Third, if I try to talk to people about how I feel, they'll think I'm weak. Are those good? Yep. Let's start with working to overcome your anger. Okay. So working to overcome your anger, but it's not just anger, right? No, anger is usually a result when everything gets to be too much. And I'm working on that, or at least I have in the past, but I feel like it's not enough. But you are working on it? Yeah, of course. So how about we come up with an affirmation about making progress instead? To help you focus on how you are working on it and making progress. Mel always says progress isn't linear. Maybe she's right. So how about each day presents a new chance for growth. Every day presents a new chance for growth. Oh, that's really true, isn't it? Yeah, see, just saying it out loud helps, doesn't it? Affirmations are intense. Next, let's do relationship with friends and family. You're afraid you're too much for people, and as if you need too much help? That, and I guess they're constantly having to worry about me. Not that it's a bad thing to think about other people at all. But I mean, more like they have to manage me, I don't want them to feel that way. Do they make you feel that way and you try to tell them how you're feeling? Not usually. I mean, they've been people in the past, but they were also kind of mean. I feel like you need to believe that other people care about you. And that they're listening to you isn't managing, but but showing that they care about you. Yeah, maybe. So how about I am loved and valued by my friends and family. I am loved and valued by my friends and family. Wow. Saying that out loud feels weird, even though I know it's true. Then you just need to practice until it doesn't feel weird. Yeah, you're right. And lastly, communication. You're afraid that if you tell people how you feel, they'll look down on you? Yeah, like, I'll be a terrible leader, that I can't handle anything in general. Catches people off guard, that I get overwhelmed and need time to cool off. I like being around people, but sometimes it can get to be too much. You're an ambivert, Jonas. But I also know the only way for people to know that is for me to tell them. I like to believe people are more understanding than I sometimes want to give credit. But there's also that fear, you know? I guess if I tell them and they still don't listen, then maybe it's not my problem anymore, though. I don't know. Let's try an affirmation saying your wants and needs are valid. You're right that some people will respect that, but others won't. That doesn't change the validity of your wants and needs. How about we go with something like, my needs are valid, communication's a strength. My needs are valid, communication's a strength. Jonas seems taken aback by his own words. You have a good feeling about this affirmation. Yeah, I like that. Great, we've gotten 3 affirmations. Let's go over them one more time. Every day presents a new chance for growth. Now the second one. I am loved and valued by my friends and family. And lastly, my needs are valid, communication is a strength. I feel like I can already feel my mindset changing just by saying these 3 affirmations today. Just imagine how that make you feel with even more practice. When you feel ready, go ahead and use the forgive oil too, if you think you still need the extra push. Thanks a lot, Evie. You know, Ella's always burning candles and stuff when she does her thinking stuff. sure she'd let me borrow one when I'm practicing, but maybe I should just focus on these affirmations first. Candles. What, is it a bad idea for something? No, not at all. It just got me thinking, but it's nothing. Well, I should get going. Of course, make sure you let me know how the affirmations go. Will do. Candle. Pretty sure the shop has the old candle holder. I already bought it. I could probably put something together for Jonas using that. Consider it done. Man, this is a long recording session. My last one, it was about an hour and a half. This has gone up to 2 hours. Nisha! You approach the art studio and you hear what you think is Nisha pacing back and forth. You're not going to let me work. I don't know what to do. She must be fighting with the fiddly nibblies again. I better get in there. You walk to the studio. Evie, I'm at wit's end. Do you have that spell I asked for? Let me see. Here it is. Divination. Perfect. Divination oil. This should let me talk with them, right? Not entirely. Also, I wouldn't recommend trying that after our last attempt. You do have a close relationship with the fiddly nibblies, but the relationship is too strained to confront them directly without an experienced witch. What's the point of this oil? I feel like I'm almost there with figuring out this mural project. Is there any way to figure out what to do without talking directly to the fiddly nibblies? Is there a way? Is there a way? Fumigate them, ignore them until they crumble. I should just kill at them. Ignore them until they crumble. No, it'd be something you have experience. No, it should be something you have experience of doing. You don't want the fiddly nibblies to destroy the studio again. Maybe you can figure out what to do, but not at the studio. Safe away from those spiteful spirits. You did sense Nisha's desire for the divination oil from your letter. Is there a form of divination you could do? That's it. Let's do a tarot reading and see what the cards say. Is this something you can actually do? Of all the forms of divination, it is the one I am most familiar with, yes. Of course, I'm still learning, but there aren't consequences to tarot readings. At least, nothing like the spirits wreaking havoc in your studio. Well, let's try it then. Where do we get a tarot deck, though? I have one at my place. We can do it there. Yeah, that's probably best. Who knows what the fiddly nibblies would try if we did it here. Let's get going. My tarot deck is handy! You and Nisha make your way home.